the UI for each of the different orders. That's what I'm thinking. Thanks, Monica. Frickin' everyone's betraying me here. I shouldn't be surprised. Everyone always betrays me. Marco gotta give Tori the courage one day. Is Tori's brain an old lawnmower when it's starting up? Sometimes, yes. Sometimes my brain needs to be, like, you gotta yank on the ripcord a couple times.
Yep, me too.
Sometimes the flint doesn't catch, so the spark isn't there. But I won't lie, I really want to play more of the Tall Tales in that system, in that game, because they're fun. It's fun learning more about the story that they put in there. Surprisingly enough, the game is more than just fucking other people over.
Who would have thought?
I know, right?
I have no... Oh, okay, I see where I am now. I think, maybe?
I was about to say, are we lost?
There are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 exits on this floor alone.
Jesus. Which floor is it?
This is floor 4.
Okay.
So I'm like...
The one where the only thing is 1,000 gil.
Yeah.
Which exit did you come out of?
I just came out of E. I'm right at H.
Okay.
I don't know if that's where I need to go, though.
I think the only places... I would say if it's E, you're probably headed to F, actually.
Like, I'm assuming one of these, like, drops you off at different places, and I just want to make sure that we get the, drum. Since apparently that's good for something, the walkthrough said. But I'm not sure what's
so
going
that's on
to...
4, 5.
Yeah. Oh, wait, this is going back up. Okay, never mind. Oof.
Trying to see which exit. So you need to get to J, which means you need to get to I. To get to I, you need to go to D. Welcome to Final Fantasy II! Okay, to get to D, you have to go through B. So you went to E, which was from C. So H does actually get you something, but it's
probably not something I want. Like, I looked at all the treasures, and there are only 3 in the entire dungeon I want.
It's a Phoenix Down.
Meh. We've got life.
Yeah.
Alright, while we're in this battle, let me look at floor 5 to see exactly. So B and D are the treasures I want to get on floor 5. So yeah, I need to exit through J. Which is all the way over here. Can I get there?
Yeah, that's up to the north.
Yeah.
It looks like you should be able to if you just go, like, yeah. If you head north from here.
Okay.
And then to your left.
There it is.
And, yeah. Everything's all in order.
I give life, me, Mr. Tankax Man. Oh boy. Can...
Okay, so I'm assuming that when you got to the first floor, it looks like the only exit was A, correct?
Sorry, what was that again? I was banning that bot.
Oh. Oof. There's also Loser Stop, too. Which is just above Stim Shader.
Thank you.
There we go. No problem.
Right. We've got a death
So when
god.
you enter... Excellent. So when you entered, you would have only been able to go through A, which would have led you down to here on floor 2. I'm assuming you must have gone through C instead of B at that point.
B was the one that took us to the village, and then C was the one that took us further down.
Okay, because B actually leads us somewhere else as well. It doesn't just take us to the village.
Okay. Will the take us to...
And that's B as in boy.
Will that take us to the spot that goes to the drum?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we might backtrack to floor 2.
Okay. And hello, Moon. Welcome.
Hi, Moon!
What you working on? And yes, Marco, I did. Man, I should have just gotten it from the village then. Layouts for your work? Does the walkthrough say what the drum is for? It just said, it would, be important or useful.
Let's see.
So it's not that big a deal, I might not bother then.
Gaia drum found on the tropical island at the bottom. But at the top of it, it casts Earthquake 10 and is actually used up after 100 usages.
Oh. Meh. I don't think that's worth it then.
Yeah. Wyvern, however, is a key item. And that's found right before the cyclone.
Is that on the bottom?
That's something else.
Oh,
That's the cyclone isn't here.
Okay.
So basically, we just need to find the mask. Which is floor 6. Open like a new tab, open like a tab, open like a tab, open like a tab.
So that would be exit M, I'm guessing?
L. L is the one that we're looking for.
Oh, because
Let's see to get to L. L, we would have to go to M.
Alright. And let's just go right up here.
Yeah. A lot
These
of
are
tedious
such-
hand kerning for number lines.
These are such goofy sprites, I can't take them seriously.
They are. Like, these are not enemies. These are frickin' weirdo goo balls.
They look like me after I've been woken up by someone.
Got ourselves a 1-liter bottle of water here.
So I never played this myself, but it makes me happy just to see how many people are getting excited for Pokemon Snap.
I am so excited for Pokemon Snap. You don't understand. That's literally the thing that me and Moon will have like a recurring yearly talk about it. We'll be like, you know, they really need to bring back Pokemon Snap.
Aww.
Everything's absolutely in line for bringing back Pokemon Snap, so they really need to do it. And we both agree on it, and then it's just like, too bad Nintendo never would.
And now...
And now they did. And now they were just like, dang.
Mnemonica.
You want Pokemon Snap? Here it is.
Okay, so now we make our way over to L.
I think you just go down from here. I got a boo-boo.
You got a boo-boo?
Spam hole. From spam hole. Ah! Moon is showing us what she's doing for work right now. Gotcha.
And what are you? It's a bighorn! Guardian of the mask!
Yes, Marco, Nintendo did tell me to eat my words. They were just like, it'd be funny if we were to release Pokemon Snap, huh?
Every time I get excited and every time I'm disappointed, who will fulfill me?
Coco's too OP for this game. She's just like, one day there will be an enemy strong enough to quench my thirst for violence.
One day.
But today is not that day.
Alright, well now we head back to Mycedia to go to the cave that was near there. I think it was just a little to the east.
Yeah.
Coco seeks a worthy challenge.
Sorry, that wasn't me laughing at you. It's almost as though I don't take your threats seriously.
Says the one who ran away from my axe.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. That did happen. Coco is the One Punch Man of FF2. It true. It true.
Layla, what was that? Mnemonica? Now that's playing unfair.
Using your fandoms against you. Oh, ho, ho.
But you know what? Bring it. Give me the Aerith fan art. Or Lobco, that would be even more effective.
Yeah, this is true.
I think sometimes Coco is an eldritch being and sometimes it's just an Aerith horn dog. You're not wrong.
Yeah, neither one of those is wrong, so I don't know what to tell you.
The cave should be... Alright.
Vap defeated Coco one time by editing red hair on Eris.
It was cruel and unusual, and I loved it.
This just proves that Vap really is the magic user of the party. Fargo says, if I ever play on stream, the Telly's Fire Emblems on stream so I can Coco drool over the best unit in the game. Invite Coco. Bab says she looks so much like Lobco, it was amazing, honestly. Wow. I'm not even surprised. So Lobco is, it sounds like that's Coco's #1.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, I love her, but there isn't a lot of thirst there. Like, I like to joke, but I don't know, she's one of those characters that I'd feel a little bit awkward thirsting over.
You know what? That's fair.
But as far as just love goes, yes, she's definitely top character for me.
I mean, I get that. I totally get that.
Shut up, Moon!
Moon's causing trouble. I see. Moon is causing that kind of trouble. AKA the calling Coco out trouble.
Yeah. It's revenge for when I caught her out on Francisca having blue hair.
Moon has a type. And it's blue-haired and big. Or, you know, in this case, white-haired, big, wears a lot of blue. AKA Blue Diamond. It's not my fault, Moon. You have a type. You like the blue. Blue Diamond was not subtle.
I'm gonna have to see what this is after the stream. I'm just gonna see if I can start running. These encounter rates are annoying. I don't think I can, though.
It's
oh, well,
really
there we go.
high. I was noticing that, you know, you're encountering a lot of monsters in here. Like, non-stop.
Green and purple is Tori's weakness.
This is true.
I'm gonna have to keep that in mind.
This is all true. I will not deny it. I mean, just green in general seems to work, but also purple.
Ah.
Like, I joked and I said that that one character in Moon Hunters is, you know, absolute buttons bait, but let's be real, it's also Tori bait, so... Because the character not only comes in green... The character not only comes in 2 different colors of green, but also in purple and pink, if I remember correctly, so it's just like, well, this is my character from now on. And they turned out to be OP as heck. Also, can everybody just wake the fuck up? Come on. Everybody's falling asleep on the job out here.
Wow. Goes to show you can only rely on VAP.
It's true.
Don't worry, the encounter rates don't get any better throughout the franchise.
This is also true.
Oh shit, they petrified Marco.
No.
have a soft?
You're making Marco soft over there? Oh boy. It's not usually how it works, but okay. You would think that it would be Pneumonica who has insomnia. I guess it's just the demons keeping Vap awake.
Any good boys here? Any demon boys?
Moon says Marco is a soft boy.
Ston. I don't think I have anything for that. I'm gonna have to go back to the city.
Rip Van Winkle in this case. Sorry, I'm full of bad jokes today. I'm just gonna blame Once Upon a Time, because that's what I've been doing in my off time, aka when I'm supposed to be trying to go to sleep. I've been rewatching Once Upon a Time, and I realized that Netflix actually added the 7th season, which I never watched because I was staunchly against it. Because you know how shows, like, I have no problem with shows ending if they actually have, like, a real ending, and, you know, and it's a decent ending. And with how long Once Upon a Time felt like it had gone on, which was, like, you know, 6 years, they also have American seasons, which really doesn't help, because that means it's 22 episodes instead of, like, 12. I was fine with Once Upon a Time ending where it was supposed to end. I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't want another season. And then on top of it, like, Moon decided she was gonna watch the next season of it. And I'm just like, why do you want to suffer? And I don't know if she watched the entire thing or not. She can tell you if she watched the entire thing. But, uh-oh, Rogue, that's not good. Okay, Moon says she didn't get far. But so, I decided to watch it, and, like, so the thing I hate about it is I feel that it should have been its own show. The 7th season. Because the 7th season was basically, they decided to pick up and make, Henry Mills, who was the son of Emma Swan, the Savior. They decided to make Henry become the new main character of the show. And also, as a result, they brought, you know, Regina, the evil queen, back in, because even though she had her happy ending, they were like, nah. We're gonna take that away from her and be like, oh yeah, she wasn't happy because, you know, she didn't have her son and she didn't have anything else to do with her life. It's like, okay, great. Because also I should mention, Regina adopted Henry. So she was his adoptive mom. And we're not going to get any further into the relationships of that show because it's a fucking train wreck. But yeah, they decided they were going to make Henry be the main character, and that, I guess, because, like, essentially that the original storybook that they were using is not the only version of the stories out there. Because, you know, different places in the world have different versions of fairy tale stories.
Yeah.
Which, okay, that's fine. Except that they kind of went a little haywire with it. At least that's what it feels like. Because at first it started with, oh yeah, this is supposed to be like, I guess, the Italian Cinderella or something. But then at the same time, it also involves the Wish Realm from the original series. And I'm like, you guys would have been a lot better if you had just been like, So yeah, we're gonna do an entirely new Once Upon a Time series that is a hard reboot of the series with a whole new cast, and we're going to alter it slightly that instead of it being like, just redoing the whole series over, it's going to be we're doing a similar thing, but it's set with a completely different set of like fairy tales. Because I like the fact that they have, I like the fact that they have Cinderella being a black woman and that her story is entirely different from what you expect Cinderella's to be. I like the fact, she's not a black woman, she's a Hispanic woman. She's a darker skinned Hispanic woman, that's why my brain keeps going, oh yeah, she's black. No, she's not black. Brain, please. They also have Tiana in there, who's being played by a black woman, so they didn't, whitewash her, which was great. Overall, season 7 just has a lot better POC representation, because it's dealing more with, like, the Princess and the Frog story. So you've got Dr. Facilier, you've got Naveen, because that's one thing that was annoying about the original cast of Once Upon a Time is the main cast was one color, and that color was white. Like, all their side characters, they actually had diversity. Because that was the one where, they had Rapunzel, who was played by a black woman. They had Mulan, who obviously was played by an Asian woman, who was a very attractive Asian woman, of course. What else? Oh, Ursula's story was interesting. I really liked the way that they modified her story. And, like, that's the thing I always liked about Once Upon a Time, is they took a major twist on all of the original fairy tales. Because where, like, the original The Little Mermaid fairy tale was, you have the princess of King Triton who falls in love with a human and gives up her legs to be with that human. And depending on which version of the story you're going with, whether it's the Disney version or the original version, like the original version, she falls in love with the human, she gives up her fins to be a human and have legs, and in order to stay a human, she, I think, has to kill his wife.
She has to kill him. Or at least the one I read.
She has to kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. And then if you go with the Disney version, she just has to get, true love's kiss within 3 days. But, Disney, for the Once Upon a Time series, decided to dissect that story.
Yeah, she was, Namonica.
Yeah, that's also the thing. But, so they decided to dissect it and made the whole singing thing actually be part of Ursula's story. So Ursula was originally the princess of King Triton, or in this case, Poseidon. And she had a beautiful voice that her father was trying to weaponize against the humans who had killed Ursula's mother, his previous wife. So, also playing with the siren stuff, too.
Interesting.
But, she was opposed to that, and she would much rather use her voice to, soothe people and whatnot. So, she ended up trying to find a way to get human legs so that she could escape her father and, use her voice for good. And in that version, instead of, an evil sea witch being the one who stole her voice, it was her father who stole her voice.
Huh.
Because if she refused to use it as a weapon for him, then, and he was scared of, losing her as well, then he would take it away permanently. Now granted, there is some interference because that story also ends up involving Captain Hook and everything else. But disregarding that, she ends up, you know, becoming vengeful after that and turns herself into the sea witch Ursula, who originally is